So, I just met this guy named Tom, right? He's homeless, and I wanted to ask him if he wanted to just help me make a video, and he agreed. So we went and sat under a tree, and we're talking, and I was asking him a bunch of questions, and we ended up talking for 4 hours, and I don't know, it was really cool. Okay, so first one, pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Pancakes, why?
They're
Just
light and
personal
fluffy, and,
preference.
you know, I don't know. Waffles are delicious. I just like pancakes better.
A fun fact about you. Could be anything.
Oh my. A fun fact about me. No idea. Am I not fun?
Could be like something you can do that other people can't. You know, when people do, like, they can lick their elbow. Or like
Sure,
just
I
something
can't lick
that
my
you
elbow.
like that other people don't like.
No, I can't do that anymore. Oh yeah, I can. I can do it with this thumb. I can bend it like this. And
Oh!
a lot of people can't do that.
Yeah, I can't do
And I
that.
can't do it with the other one. So
It's just on one hand.
just the one hand. I guess maybe it's a little bit of a double jointed thing going on there. Some fun fact, yay.
Favorite entertainer? Could be like comedian, artist, actor, musician, whatever.
I mean, I do like Tom Hanks as an actor. Comedians, I don't know, I love comedians. Will Ferrell's hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
He is, yeah, he's funny. We'll go with that.
What's your favorite way to waste time?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything that you can think of to possibly do in the world is a good way to waste time.
That's true. Favorite song? Or type of music?
I do. I mean, I love rock music. Anima by Tool has got to be one of my favorite songs, though. Almost anything that he's done is pretty amazing. That they've done, I should say, is pretty amazing. I like it.
3 words that best describe you.
Funny, short, and unshaven.
Have you lived in Omaha like your whole life? Or how long have you lived here?
I lived in Portland, Oregon for 5 years, and I lived in Chicago for a couple.
How were they?
I love Portland, Oregon. I moved a friend to Vancouver, Washington, right across the border from Portland, when I was like 18. That's about like your age. And the drive up there, you know, once you got through Nebraska, I should say, the drive up there was
Yeah.
really awesome. And you know, once you get into Oregon itself, you start going through the Columbia River gorge and things like that. There's waterfalls just flowing down the sides of these giant cliffs. I mean, there's
real
just trees,
waterfall.
man. There are trees, just
It's just like
nothing.
nature. Like
yeah, I mean,
beautiful
you
nature.
can't describe it feels bleak and hopeless when you come back here.
Yeah.
The lack of trees.
Yeah,
And such.
I know.
And Chicago's fun, man, but it's dirty and filled with raggedy, shitty homeless people.
Yeah.
Pardon my language. But you know, mean homeless people who just, you know, got nothing going in their lifetime of thing ever. And I don't know, it's expensive.
Yeah.
My time in Chicago, I had a lot of fun. I went to a lot of little rock clubs and stuff like that. But it wasn't.
Yeah, there'd be a lot to do there.
It wasn't the same experience that I had when I lived in Portland, which was.
Why'd you leave Portland?
Man, that's a tough one there because it deals with some stuff that I'm really struggling with right now.
Oh.
But no, that's okay. I'll share. I was married. Well, I still am technically married. And my wife and I had a child. We both have family here, and so we wanted our child to get to know her grandparents and things like that. So we moved back here.
Oh, well, that's a good reason.
It is a good reason, yes. Or so I thought at the time.
Yeah, at the time, yeah. How long have you been, like, homeless?
About a year and a half, I guess. It's a choice, and not, you know, a lot. I don't know. A lot of people don't know much about homeless. Or I didn't know. Shit
No,
about
yeah,
being a
I
homeless
can't
person,
say I do.
until I tried it. I didn't really try it. It was something that happened more by accident than by design. But the majority of homeless people who don't choose to live that way is because of mental illness, things like that. That's what causes, you know, it's hard to hold down a job and pay the bills and stuff when
There's
you're
a lot
not
of stuff going
medicated
on.
properly and there's all kinds of weird shit going on in your head and stuff. So that's why most of these people you see running around screaming or, you know, making weird gestures or whatever kind of shit's going on. That's why that's what's going on there. Yeah, once I kind of went down this path, I said, forget it. I guess I'll just see where this leads.
Yeah. Have you learned a lot from it?
I have. And I'm sure that there are a million things that that I've learned that I don't even realize.
Yeah.
You know, like 20 years in the future, hopefully I'm still alive. I'll look, you know, there'll be this thing, something, and I'll be like, damn, I learned that too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
yes. What is your best life advice, would you say?
I don't know, it's a tough one. It's such a weird struggle because
there's a lot that
on the one
comes
hand,
with it.
It says, you know, society wants you to have a job and pay your taxes, and, you know, you should get a home and a career and have a significant other that you love with children and the family dog, and, you know, all those sort of societal, yeah, you're accepted, you're one of us moments. And ultimately, it's still just slavery, though, because you're stuck doing just those things
it's
to
like a routine.
Be accepted.
Yeah.
And, you know, of course, the concrete jungle and the whole stuck in a rut type of analogy comes to mind. And think, I mean, but it really, I mean, it goes so much deeper than that. It's so much like slavery, and slavery to the dollar at the very least, or whatever money you use. I don't think euros count anymore. But
it's a real.
So you could be that slave person, but it's not any different on this side, really, because now I'm homeless and you know, I run around asking people to take care of me, basically. You know, so now I'm a baby or an old person that can't take care of themselves. I don't really know. I haven't wrapped my mind fully around the homeless part of it as much as I have, you know, the other part that I spent 25 years with a career and paying taxes, and, you know, I think I had a month there where I didn't have a job. And by the time I got a job, I was like begging people to hire me because I was so bored. Up until this homeless, you know, current thing. Yeah, and so, I mean, I never owned a home, but I owned several cars, and, you know, I just couldn't afford the home, and my credit's not good enough to really, you know, make that go. And I have family members and a lot of my family has passed on at this point, so it wasn't like I could rely on one of them to co-sign or something.
Yeah.
So, but beyond that, you know, I did all the normal kind of shit that you expect a person to do if they're going to be successful or whatever, you know, part of society.
That kind of stuff scares me. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like I have no idea what I want.
You know, as far as fear is concerned, everything is scary. And that's the one thing that I have learned completely and utterly during the course of this experience, is that everything in life is scary. Because you never know for sure what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. I've got a buddy, man, and he's like, the phone is my life. And he's a homeless guy, for crying out loud. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's my good friend, in fact, that I camp with, who's gay. He's a good guy. I like him very much. But his phone is absolutely his life, like, to the world kind of thing. And granted, he found out that his father passed away through Facebook, which it's nice to know, obviously, that his father passed away that way, but he has enough family and friends and stuff that he could have probably received a phone call from that one.
Yeah, that's
too. And so that was the part he was kind of shaken up about. But
where is he?
Well,
do you guys just like meet up later?
Well, here's the story. We were supposed to go to this place called the Biker Church and eat some lunch that, you know, or breakfast or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It was actually lunch today. And when we met up there, then we were going to go out to Westroads or something and, you know, hold up our signs and see if people want to give us money.
Yeah.
He never showed up. And so by the time I got done stuffing myself, because I was pretty hungry, and drinking tons of fluid, I must have drank like,
oh good, because it's so hot.
4 of these damn bottles of Tang, which, I don't know, I never drank so much Tang in my life. I didn't like it that very much when I was a kid and things. But,
yeah.
You know, whatever. It was very cold and it seemed refreshing at the time. And so, yeah, I'd stuff myself. I was sleepy, and so one of the gals that like cooks and stuff, she's concerned. My wife and I are going through some stuff. I don't give a
Yeah.
fresh. But so she, wanted to ask me a couple questions about some of that, and she offered to give me a ride down here. And so, I don't know, he never showed up though. I kind of expected him to be around here. At least, I'm thinking he might have went out west by himself.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Or something. He'll turn up.
Yeah.
But
Very cool, all the things he's like seen and been through. He told me a secret about how much money he usually makes a day, but I can't share that because he told me it was a secret, so I can't tell you that. But I don't know. Very cool guy. And